on the outside and takes the lead with Probabile. Armory joining in and Mugger 2 around the outside. Russian Camelot has a fight on his hands. Armory takes the lead. Mugger 2 going with it. Sir Dragonet running on and Probabile the fence in the straight at the 150. It's Armory. Sir Dragonet coming at Armory. Armory and Sir Dragonet. Sir Dragonet takes the lead, coming clear and joins a century of legends. Sir Dragonet for Bossy won the Cox Plate from Armory. Russian Camelot for the photo. Mugger 2 and Arcadia Queen from...
And welcome to Racing, Pacing, Chasing, Season 2, Episode 35. What an intro and what a race the Cox Plate was on Saturday. Tommy, it's a pleasure to join you right in the heart and the mix of Spring Carnival.
Great to be back on the main show of Piranha. I mean,
From last week,
I was the grand final week in the AFL, so they brought in a bit of star power and went well, got my tip right, out-tipped that Greg Anderson fella, and yeah. But back on the main show, Cox Plate, cup time, bringing the big dog, bringing the man of the beat.
Bossy, the big stand-up in the what
mate,
a salute.
I was aqueous to accept the result, just aqueous, accepting reluctantly. But Bossy, didn't he just ham it up?
Got the fine too.
Yeah,
$2,000
fine, $135,000 win. You'd probably wear that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
$2.7 million for Sir Dragonet.
I would have helped him chip in because I backed him.
Oh, did you really?
I was on.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. And he saw his little 51-year-old bald head coming, and here goes me money. But good luck to the guy. He works his ass off to stay fit, in shape. He gets the ride, and he makes that post a winner.
Before we get into that, the General Havelock, we're here tonight at their function room. Great supporters, the Fay Group of hotels, and Tommy, it's a great place to record from every week.
I love it. I love coming to Havelock. It's right next to me house now.
Only a stone's throw away. That's why you're the last one in, the first one out. Tommy, other news from the weekend, plenty to get through. Hey Doc, he was on call Friday night and took care of the Manocado Stakes in great and easy fashion in the end. Ancestry continues in super form for Phillip Stokes. We'll touch on that. Peltzer owns the Bondi Stakes there on the weekend as well. SA's Jamie Carr, is she in form?
Jamie Carr, the best by far, is what I've been saying.
That's it. And Alligator Blood draws 15 for the Golden Eagle. We'll get your thoughts on that later, Tommy. Look forward to that. There's many more stories, including them, coming your way. But 2 great days of racing. Friday night kicking off at Valley. Saturday again backing up at the Valley. And Randwick. The rain came, but it was still a great day of racing, Tommy.
Oh, huge. Yeah, the Valley and Randwick. Where else would you want to be, Boney? So let's start with the Manocado Stakes on Friday night. Take us through.
McAvoy trained. Hey, Doc. Very impressive here. Second win in the race, 3 years apart. Now won 4 Group 1s, mate.
That's fair.
Four of the best. Ren 108.76. Track time, almost half a second quicker than Loving Gabby and the international star Miss Andretti. They're 2 very nice horses in their own right. Hey Doc, starting to get on in age, but he's young at heart and young in the legs, and he's still tearing up the turf. But full credit to the McAvoy team, both Calvin and in Victoria, and Tony back in SA. They've had this horse prepared to the minute in the Super.
Don't take our word for it. Have a look for it yourself.
Can't get to the inside to make up ground. They swing. Pippi, the front runner. Dirty Work's about to grab it with Hey Doc. Here comes Trekking down the outside. Hey Doc's hit the front. Dirty Work's after him, and Trekking is flooding home on the outside. Hey Doc in front. He's going to turn back the hands of time. He wandered out under pressure. Won the Manocado for the second time. Either Trekking or back to the inside, Dirty Work. And then Brooklyn Hustle, Kementari.
Always good. Another horse there flying the SA flag, Tommy, and Ancestry as well, Phillip Stokes.
Ancestry in race 1 for trainer, Phillip Stokes. Now, some pretty impressive stats here, Bainey. 7th win from 12 starts, but even more impressive, 6 of the last 7. And our great man, the Rocco Rock over there, says winning form is good form, and you can't do any better than that. Well, you can do only one better than that. He won right, as he liked, just sauntered over the line, 2.5 lengths clear. On a side note, Holbein ran 3rd in the race, which is owned by our good man, Billy Threadgold. Of course, Billy is from Air Diffusion. There's no illusion. The air is good.
You like that, Billy?
Always races consistently, and well done, Billy. $11,500 in prize money.
Keep that up, mate, and you'll be his favourite host.
That's right. I don't think we've got a replay of it, but never mind. No. Sorry, Bill. We love you anyway.
We must thank Air Diffusion Agencies, but we'll get to them very shortly. Other news, the 1 million Bondi Stakes was run at Randwick and Peltzer. Led from get-go, kicked and won by 3 lengths. He was trained by Gerald Ryan, has now won 4 from 4 at Randwick, loves the track, was good in the wet as well. The 2-year-old by So You Think will be aimed at many big races. A 3-year-old and the Stradbroke Handicap in Brisbane, one of those no doubt. So we'll take a look at the replay here now, but very convincing.
Ultra length clear from Acrophobic. Street Dancer and Prime Stars running on well. 2 further back to Elizabeth. It's Pelter. Shook off Acrophobic. Prime Star goes to a clear second. Amatsu down the stands rail. But Pelter 3 lengths clear from Prime Star. And Pelter's going further in front. Pelter goes on to win the Bondi Stakes. 4 out of 4. Here at Randwick, Pelter won it by 3. Prime Star second. Real peace dug in at the end.
Tommy, as we said at the start, Jamie Carr, 4 winners on the weekend. Yep. She is the best by.
Well, Jamie Carr, the best by 5. She is a star. Triple rhyme there. She's got the job done with Sneaky 5, Sovereign Award, and the $26 pop. Oh, I like that. Wasn't on it, but I would have liked it. Miami Bound. They were the first 3. And of course, in the last,
she finished with La Mexicana in the $2.80 favourite there, but continues an extraordinary run of winning on horses under $3 or under. It actually currently sits on top of the premiership.
Yep.
Played with 24 wins, interestingly, 6 clear of Benny Mellon.
Yeah, no, fantastic effort, and will be hard to catch, I'd suggest, with the form she's in currently.
Got a good ride in the Melbourne Cup too. Big chance coming in. Let's tell you what, she's hit form at the right time.
Yeah, the Melbourne Cup for me, that's throwing a dart at a dartboard. That race, it's tough to win them, but she's
on
a chance.
Prince of Aaron. I was on him last year, just got beat. I'll be with you this year, Jamie.
Well, she's certainly getting the most out of her horses, so we'll see how she goes and wish her all the best.
Tommy, the Golden Eagle this Saturday over 1,500 metres in the blood. Alligator. He drew 15 east to $7 in the run. Tommy, put the owner aside that you've had
big out.
You haven't mixed your words with him in recent weeks. Can he win?
Alligator Blood, he was your love child of a horse, wasn't he?
No.
Is this a case of Rambo First Blood Part 2? Can the blood come good again? Has he got a second wing? Has he got a second level, a second gear? I'd suggest he probably does, but I don't see him winning. No. So no. But let's get on to Fun Star. Has drawn 22 and is favourite at $5.50. Don't mind a favourite at $5.50, $6.50 with a boost. And then out to Colette, who we tipped each way last start, has drawn 6.
Tommy, it's up. Alligator Blood certainly faced with it, and how could you turn away from the Wallow camp at the moment? He was down the track in the Cox Plate, but he'll bounce back in the Golden Eagle.
You posed the question to me a couple of months ago when they probably, what you'd say, a touch out of form. So he'll bounce back because quality, the cream always rise to the top, and he's just come good at the right time of the year when the prize money's around.
He knows when to get him to strike. It's like Damien Hardwick in the AFL.
Yeah, he's not going too bad.
Or Dusty Martin, he's a grand final player.
Yeah, and Damien Hardwick, of course, a good Port Adelaide boy.
Now, we'll be back in a few seconds' time, but we must cut to a break with thanking our sponsors, Air Diffusion Agencies, our Platinum Program partner for 2021 as well. So we're looking forward to them joining us well in the next year and beyond. As we said, Bill is a horse owner. Ancestry, he's aboard there. So we congratulate Bill on his weekend. He's got a nice horse there, and we thank him for being our #1 supporter and also your one-stop air conditioning.
DA, the best air every day.
That's great, Tommy. He is in love with you, no doubt. Time to cut to a break. We'll be back with news, brews and barbecues.
Air Diffusion Agencies are the market leader in air conditioning component manufacturing. Using state-of-the-art technologies to design and innovate, they have the largest range of components for all air conditioning, heating and ventilation systems. Air Diffusion are proudly Australian family-owned, trading for over 30 years and employing over 150 experienced staff. Servicing all of Adelaide with 3 huge locations, they really are your one-stop air conditioning trade centre. So demand Air Diffusion products in your home or business.
All right, time for news, brews and barbecues, and thanks to Randvet, Lisa Justice and her team at Randvet Worldwide, acknowledge the supplements and medications. We had a great little interview with Lisa, part 1 of that last week, got well over 1,600 views. It was good to get on and have a chat about Randvet. Could learn a thing or two, not only in the racing code, for horses in general. So we'll get her back on very shortly. She's a great laugh, and we're going to learn a little bit more about Lisa Justice in the coming weeks. But news, brews and barbecues, trainer Danny O'Brien, he'll saddle up.
Oh, Danny boy, the cup is calling. Danny O'Brien.
Four runners.
Sorry, I forgot that at the stat. With 4 runners.
On fire tonight, Tommy. Love it.
It's going to be a big cup for Danny, I think.
Russian Camelot, interesting, has pulled up well from the Cox Plate. We'll head to the Melbourne Cup. He's also got Miami Bound, we spoke about, King of Legerance, and also the 2019 winner, Vow and Declare. Can it do the same as it did last year?
I don't think it can, but we're going off script here a little bit. Russian Camelot was written off with its barrier draw on the weekend. It's pretty impressive to me. Looked good.
I think it'll get the extra distance and
let's take it out a bit.
But I'm going to stick with Sir Dragonet and also Prince of Arran. To be remiss of me. I've backed in the last 2 years not to be on, and Jamie Carr in form.
Third time the charm.
Got to go there.
Interestingly, we'll touch on the Melbourne Cup at the end, won't we?
Interesting. We're talking about the Melbourne Cup now. We've got last year's winner, Vow and Declare, the only O'Brien horse without a jockey in. No one seems to want on. It's up to you and I, Tommy. Who's on?
Well, maybe it'll be Huey. My friend Huey to give it a good little whack.
Well, he won't be on Sir Dragonet. Kieran Maher. Jockey Glenn Boss says the job's only half finished in the Cox Plate. Could they be looking at the Melbourne Cup? And Huey, you might have to sit on the sidelines, mate, but Tommy's got a word of advice for you.
Yes, well, Huey's missed out on the Cox Plate percentage, so bad luck. Bossy's got that, and I'm a fan of Bossy. He works hard. Do you think now Huey misses the Melbourne Cup?
Yeah, no, you got to stick with Glenn Boss.
Yeah, but he will get a ride on something.
Yeah, somewhere.
But do we know where?
Vow and Declare.
Yep. Maybe Huey just try and steer a bit straighter and see how you go. You might get a ride on. But I'm not going to whack Huey again, even though I just did.
Anyway, Tommy, we'll move on that because every time we do, you seem to just sort of get into him.
I can't help myself.
It's time for a brew. And it's full brews to our great sponsors of the racing and the chasing segments. And that is the Gawler Racing Club, Gawler Jockey Club, and also the Gawler Greyhound Racing Club. Sean Nowak, Shane Collins, respectively there. Done a fantastic job. They had both their cups held in Gawler on the weekend, and we had them on the show last week, which got well over 1,500 views. We talked how COVID had not only affected their lead-ups and preparations to their cup meetings, but both of them did a fantastic job. I wasn't able to make it out to the Gawler Cup on Friday, but I was there on Sunday night and filled our pockets because Sean Nowak, the racing manager at the Gawler Greyhound Racing Club, we had him on last week, and he tipped the winner of the Gawler Cup. It's $3.75. Don't you mind? Got a little bit over than that early.
Major. He made it, and it was Shane tipped us the second place getter, Sanson, in the Gawler Cup that paid $6.60 a place.
Only just went down, but full credit to Shane. To Sean. He was quick to ring me straight after the race. I thought he wanted me to get down and do the presentation on behalf of RPC, but
just letting you know.
He just wanted to know, did you back it? I said, yeah, I did. I said, did you? He goes, no, I can't bet on course. I'm an official.
And again, he hosted us before. And Shane and Sean, who do great things supporting our show and the industry, certainly deserve a brew. I think we can fair to say this brew's for you, and congratulations on the wins, and all the best, boys.
Feed up, boys. Enjoy a beer and look out next year. Time now for a barbecue. Now, Tommy.
Barbecue time.
This one's got a bit of fun. No, it's with me. Give Huey a rest. He didn't ride anywhere this weekend.
No, mate.
If you're watching the Channel 7 coverage, though, do you reckon Huey rode Winks once?
Yeah, he mentioned. I did see him at the start of the day.
How many name drops were there?
I get that feeling. When I get that feeling, that Winksy feeling. Oh, mate. I could have won on Winks. Would have killed it.
Now, Tommy, I reckon you could have rode this one a little bit better.
Yep.
We don't like potting anyone. Right? But Rocky and I were on fire on the weekend, to quietly say to Frank, and our run started early last week. We put $100 in together, and it continued to roll over, and we got up to quite a sizable...
What'd you get up to?
No, I can't reveal, because, got up to quite a sizable four-figure sum. Right? So Rocky, I was ringing, we were talking about the races, and in between, right, the next at Albury came up. I thought, well, we're on that good a roll, we can back anything and just win. So, a bit like Glenn Boss could win on a broomstick at the moment. I thought, well, hang on, let's have a dip here. And one just caught my eye called Rocky High.
Oh, Rocky High.
Now, we thought rising...
Shades of Rocky in the 70s.
We thought rising high, win later at Mildura, so what better way to kick it off with Rocky High? $11. Let's have a small wager on it. Well, Ellen Hennessy forgot the memo.
Ellen.
Now, Ellen.
Never trust a girl called Ellen.
Ellen. I don't know you personally. You're a young 2 kilo claiming jock. You've rode winners. That's good. You missed the kick by a length. Normally that'd say, grab hold, find a spot. Long straight at Albury. We'll get there eventually. Well, the plan B sort of needed to be activated pretty quickly, but she still had to set in her mind plan A, and that was go forward at all costs. So what do? We sit 3 wide the trip. Not park and find a run and hit the line and ready for next week. Just let the horse find some rhythm. Don't scrub its ears off, right? Instead, as the replay now shows, we're going to take some look at the vision. Yep, number 11 in the white with black band, hunted the horse up, raced through a gap, got posted 3 wide, as we said, on a very heavy track, 5 wide straightening, beating 28 lengths. Ellen, please. $11.
Ellen.
You're an each way chance. Give something for the punter. full credit to you though. You've probably gone on and rode plenty of winners before and you'll ride plenty more, but tip us one of them just to get us out of trouble because we did damage to our betting account that day. I'm not saying it would have won, but please give the horse its best chance. We've all done it before, Tommy. I've been out there before as well. I'm not saying it's easy, but when Rocky and I are on, make sure you're on.
Let's have a look at Ellen. Some of Ellen's finest work.
They're racing at the 1600 and Hello Pop a little bit slow to come away from the stalls and Submission Bounded away. Our Dreams of Freeze going fast and Bundora and Benjamiri, and it's a great charge. Rocky High's about 4 or 5 in line going up by the 4.
Tommy, not really a barbecue, but just a nice how to cook up a nice ride, that was all. Just a lesson from the RPC team.
Hey.
Before we go on,
Oh, sorry.
you dropped something at the door when you come in.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Oh, not the Tommy note.
Love Tommy. You dropped it at the door. What is this about?
You know that I get an inspirational, motivational, confrontational note every week. 4 colours. I don't think we want people zooming in on that one.
Katie. Tommy, you're a star. You're the greatest star by far. You make me laugh every day. I love it when you fart my way.
Well, private.
I love it you to the moon and back. Get yourself home and I can't repeat what's said. Love wifey, have a good show. Bro.
With Tommy's impact. It's nice to be loved, Bainey. Thank you.
Moving on, it's time to find
Appropriately to the money pot.
time now for the money pot.
Right, lead us off, Bainey.
Righto.
Silly man.
Katie, we love you. Give us great marketing. Bought this each week by Action Line Marking and the best in SA for all your road marking and cleaning. Contact the boys at Action Line Marking. Now, we had Poised to Rain at Morpheville Saturday. Had no luck in running and finished well for 4th. We'll give him another chance. Our stable will be represented this week by Buffalo River on Saturday at Flemington in the Kennedy over the 1600. Draw 9, currently $8.50. Cascadian, one of mine from way back in the same race at $20.
I don't mind that.
That's a
I do
Tommy
not
price.
mind that at all.
Tommy, anything else from our stable?
Yes, ecumenical. I knew you couldn't say it, so I'll jump right in.
Through to you.
It's been spelled and be very good second in the valley on the weekend. So watch out for
I didn't
ecumenical.
want to because I would have pronounced it wrong because I was on as well and got beat.
Yes, another one to add. 2 horses from the same race that were great. The winner, trained by RPC's own Ryan, the Pasty Balfour, was beautifully ridden by Jake Torak at $17. It's called Trade Wind, and I liked the other one I've picked is Echoes in Eternity, a purchase for just, I've just got to count the zeros, a $2,000 buy. I've had more expensive nights than that. It settled last for Jessica Eaton. It brought to the outside, really got motoring at the 200, that last furlong as you like it to. It was beaten by half a length, but the ride was the difference, and it finished in the right order. For me, I think it's a big chance. Watch out for Echoes in Eternity, along with Trade Wine.
We're going to take a look at the replay there. I'll tell you one that is on fire, Jess Eaton. You're not been in a barbecue, but we'll be brewing you soon because she is riding winners galore.
Jess Eaton, she's rarely beaten.
Let's have a look at the replay.
Clean pair at the 200. I'm Kenny, now Gnarly, and getting home really strongly from last is Trade Wind. Trade Wind's charging through, hitting the lead with Gnarly. Echoes in Eternity wider out. Trade Wind. Gee, that was some type of effort. Trade Wind from a photo. Gnarly maybe over Echoes.
On fire with the rhymes tonight. Tommy, 3 wide no cover.
Yep.
Brought to us by MGA Insurance Brokers. They've been good supporters, Steve McInerney and his team, for many episodes and the first 2 seasons from the word get-go. We thank you, Steve, and his team. So all your insurance needs, jump on board, give them a call. Tommy, we got one out of the Cox Plate as we head further into the Spring Carnival.
We sure do, mate. It's Mugger 2, trained by Chris Lees at Newcastle. Had no luck when it mattered around about the 500, but jockey John Allen is not a favourite of mine at the moment. This is Rocky's notes. I've got no issues with you, John. I hold all my issues for another jock who gets away, but apparently...
Yeah, so do I. Ellen Hennessy.
We've all got one jockey that does our bloody head in. But anyway, Johnny Allen, not a favourite of the Rocks. Came 5 or 6 wide. No apparent reason at all. Didn't help out. Wobbled around the bend. And we'd never seen that before. Still finished 4th. Speed map experts say it ran 10 lengths further, as in an extra 10 lengths than it needed to, than the winner, Sir Dragonair. He's our 3 wide with no cover. Your thoughts on Mugatu Bano?
No, you lost me at Sir Dragonair, mate.
Oh, okay. So you have no thoughts on it?
Mate, Sir Dragonair for me.
Yep, so the Rock Records, 3 wide, no cover. Mugatu, certainly one to watch.
Tommy, there's our ones to watch, but now it's time to get serious. This is where you put your game face on, let it ride. Yeah, it is time to let it ride.
It is time to let it ride. Now, last time I was on, I let it ride on a little horsey horse called Very Elegant, and it won. At 5s, we had $10 on it. My let it ride is on $50. I'm not cashing out. Mark it down, brother. Producers marking down. So I've got $50 on let it ride, and I'm riding on a little race called the Melbourne Cup. So let it ride going straight onto the Melbourne Cup. Now, there's no barriers and no weights yet. And you know I love Very Elegant. So everyone's going to go, oh, he's going to roll it out on Very Elegant. I'm not going on Very Elegant. I'm sick of people naming their children after silly names and silly horses. But I've found someone who's named a horse after a person. I'm going on Anthony Van Dyke. I loved its run. I reckon it had plenty of left. The extra distance is going to suit it. The more I read about it, the more the articles convince me this horse is special. This horse is going to be more famous than Dick Van Dyke. Anthony Van Dyke to win the cup. Do you like that? That's my let it ride tip.
What price are we getting?
Well, it's 11s today. So, yeah.
That's $550.
For $550 if Anthony Van Dyke wins the cup. And I won't be letting that ride. I'll be cashing out and giving to a charity of... Are we still doing your charity?
Yeah, no, yours.
Oh, charity of my choice. Now we're no chance, but I'll have a look for one. So that's playing for $550.
Let's just get Anthony over the line first before we look for one.
Come on, Tony.
Righto, time now for Tommy's Impact.
Tommy's Impact! Of course, he's got the 50 Shades and the Murder Impact, as I call it these days. Tommy's Impact. That's beautiful, isn't it? Okay.
Close there, Tommy.
Last start I was on, just a quick recap, a third, and a first, so not too bad. Now, shop around with your bookmakers at the moment, because at these main tracks, like where my bets come from this week at Flemington, you get your money back for second and third. It's really, really good to just look around a little bit. There's multiple bookmakers, I can't name them, who give you money back for second or third. Based on that, my 50 Shades starting nice and early in the day is race 3, number 9. Octane. One I've had a fancy to for a while, mate. It's a free hit at $2.80. I got it at today. I'd chuck 20 on the nose because it will finish in the top 3. I'm absolutely certain of it. It's got a good friend of ours called Jamie Carr on board. She's in red hot form. She's the hottest jock going around. The horse itself, 7 from 15.
You're talking in the saddle.
Yeah, so leave that one right alone. 7 wins from 15, 4 wins from 5 on good tracks. Flemington's rated a good 4 this week from memory, and it's raced once at Flemington on the 8th of August and had a win against decent company. Race 3, number 9, Octane, is your 50 Shades of Impact. All right, it's time, Bainey.
The big one.
The Alberta Impact, of course, Alberta Station, located in the Flinders Ranges, will be where my next holiday will be when I get holidays, which will be great. Holidays from JobKeeper.
How are you going to get holidays now when you're the new Glenunga Rams reserves coach, mate?
Now, no coincidence that Rocky had a big win on the weekend and I get a new contract. So, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that. But let's stay on focus. It is Flemington, race 9, number 12, Bless Her. It's long. It's at $8.50. But again, don't boost it and go for the money back guarantee for second or third. The real deal, Jai McNeil, is on board. He's coming out of barrier 2, only carrying 55. 10 starts, 5 wins, 3 seconds, and a third. So it's consistent. Its last 6, and this is where the one that always catches my attention. Its last 6 runs have been 5 wins and a very brave second, coming back from a 2-month spell. I'm a man of the people, and I want you to hear. I want you to feel. I want you to be part of the impact. This is where you'll find your impact. Get your money back, bookie. Have a crack at $8.50. Cash in. Take home. Just chuck $10 in it. Take home $85, or you get your money back. Race 9, number 12. Bless Her. And of course, Bainey, even though my segment is now done, we are recording on a Wednesday night. Next Tuesday is the Cup.
It is.
Your tip again? Can I just write this down, please?
Yeah, no. It will be Sir Dragonair and Prince of Arrow, mate. It'll be them two and the field in a trifecta.
Okay. So Sir Dragonair first?
No, I'll be having a small wager on both.
Okay.
But yeah, I think Sir Dragonair or Prince of Arrow for me.
Is it named after you, Prince of Arrow?
Yes, mate. Yeah. Writing that down. Now, Tommy, before we close, you've been very good tonight.
Thank you.
You're right, we've got the Cup next week. But you weren't on last week.
No, I wasn't.
And you
Hadn't read this page.
You come at the king. You come at the king the week before, and you said, "Come at the king."
Yeah.
No, it's not here, right? You said, "Come at the king and do not miss."
You don't miss that. Something like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that deal was soy sauce and vinegar.
Yes, that. And I'm ready to drink it as soon as it's...
Warning: v toffee tongue. I'm going to allow you to double or nothing. Right? The Melbourne Cup Tuesday. Let's add a little bit of flair.
Right, yeah.
Right? So next Wednesday night, you're set to do the challenge because I didn't realise that you weren't bringing in your own.
Did you bring in your own eggs?
No, that's fine. But you come at the king,
Right.
so do not miss.
Okay, then.
Right? So next Tuesday, the Melbourne Cup will be run. I have Sir Dragonate in my corner.
And Prince of Aaron? You take 2 and I'll take 2.
No, just one. You got to take one.
Ooh.
Right? One beats the other home. Double or nothing. I don't do anything, right? Because I'm up. If you get beat by my runner, you're doing soy sauce, vinegar, and an egg.
Right.
That's what double or nothing is.
I'll spew. Right. Can you just clarify, what if someone doesn't race? We have a backup in case.
Yeah,
so you've got Sir Dragonade.
And Prince of Aaron's my emergency.
All right. So I've got, of course, Anthony Van Dyke, the horse, and my backup will be, let's go with Tiger Moth. Is that the name of it?
Why not? Very elegant.
No, it's Tiger Moth. Tiger Moth.
Okay.
5.
So it's Anthony Van Dyke versus Sir Dragonade. If Anthony Van Dyke beats Sir Dragonade home, you don't have to do anything, and we move on to the week after. No repercussions for me because I'm up, right? If Sir Dragonade happens to beat Anthony Van Dyke, we will see Tommy Javor spew on set.
There's a huge chance.
The Wednesday night. Tommy, it's been a great show.
It has.
It's time for you to close out. But I hell wish you all the best in Melbourne Cup, mate.
You've got this Anthony Van Dyke, and to your trainer, what's his trainer's name?
You're telling the story.
I know. Say hi to that horse for me.
Thanks for yours. Remember, view, like and share. We'll see you this time next week and they'll be lined up on the stage. See you.